All right, we have an inspection to do here today. There is a newer system. It's not very old. And the customer has just asked us to come and inspect the installation and operation of the unit and so forth. I think they just bought the house recently and just want to know where they stand. So we've got a ream here with what I call snow legs. I'm not sure the purpose of them in our area here, but some people just like to have them off the bottom or not sitting on the bottom off the pad. It's got a composite pan at the bottom, which a lot of manufacturers have gone to that now. And it's fairly new. I don't know what that is that they wrap that bulb with, but it sure is ugly looking. The only thing with these snow legs, they're not real stable. You can see the unit's a little bit crooked on the pad. Not sure if they're exactly in there consistently. This corner of the unit here is shaped different, so hopefully it's not sitting on three of them. But anyway, let's take a look at the air handler and see what kind of install they did there. All right, pretty nice crawl space here. You can stand up and most of it kind of duck down and walk. And let's see what kind of install they did on the air handler. I have never understood the point of this. So I don't know if this is a clean out or, you know, a vent. I just couldn't tell you. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me. I guess to vent the drain and let it flow more freely, I don't know. That just doesn't seem necessary or logical to me. Looks like we have an exterior mounted TXV, or at least a sensor bulb to it. So I guess that's a ream thing. And as we commonly see, there's the insulation drooping down. People rely just on duct tape to hold it, and it just won't. Duct tape will seal, but it doesn't do a lot of holding. We like to mastic those whenever we do it. And we can see a little bit of looseness up there. And the whole bottom of the plenum is completely non-covered, non-insulated, and never was, because you see that strap there going under it, I guess holding it up, I don't know. But so they did not insulate the bottom of the plenum at all. Looks like they were lazy and they tied back in with a piece of flex to the existing hard pipe trunk lines. Tell you, when I see an install like this, I almost don't want to look further. Not real crazy about that brick arrangement. It looks a little jacked, to put it nicely. The unit is drastically out of level, but it's out of level in this direction, so it's in the direction of the drain, so it's not really going to be detrimental, but it's also not necessary. Now the supply plenum not being wrapped on the bottom, you know, will cause it. It's a wonder we don't see any signs of moisture and water down there, but it'll cause it to sweat in that entire area. So I think we better go around the backside. And they did at least replace the line set. Looks like a new line set. So hopefully the machinery is okay. I just don't think a lot of the install practices so far. Looks like we have two 10-inch flex returns. And there's our whole plenum unwrapped, and it looks like those returns both go into the same pan. They did use a little mastic somewhat up there, and they put some on the end out here. So this company really just apparently does not like insulating, and they certainly don't know how to do it. As I said, tape isn't going to hold anything. So we got that falling down. Oh boy. Then we get over here to the back side. And there is almost no insulation. Got a little bit draping over the corner. And you can see this has been wet. And there's no pieces laying around that fell off like that. You can see that that was somewhat insulated. The end of it wasn't, but it was somewhat insulated. And I wonder if the end of this is. Yeah, at least I got a piece on the end. But they definitely tried to just make it look insulated from the front side and didn't much care what went on back here. Well, that's certainly not doing anything. Just sitting in there. We've got a piece of wood here. And you know, a couple of pieces of wood will rot. I'll tell you what, I think this is a pretty sloppy install, to say the least. But we were hired to do an inspection of this system, and that's what we're doing. So nobody likes being the little tattletale squealer any more than they have to, but when you're hired to do a job, you have to do it. So I'm going to report all this to the customer and I guess let him see this video, unfortunately. So anyway, there may be a part 2 to this. We'll find out if the customer wants to try to get the installers back to correct all of their mistakes, or if they want to hire us to do it. So if we're back here again, there'll be another part to it. So anyway, we'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.